Hi, I'm Stacey Ross. There are lots of dresses just like these making their debut this time of year. Of course, it is graduation season. Tonight on Islands 30, we'll tell you about one school's tradition of dry after grad celebrations and a woman who's written a book about it. That's next. Hey, there's even one in there that's half price. Well, it's a very special time of year for many students on Vancouver Island. It's graduation time. But how to do it in a safe and controlled way? Well, one lady has managed to achieve that, and she's hoping to spread the word with her book. It's a scene that's played out daily during the month of June, high school graduation ceremonies. These Parkland students are set to enter UVic's University Centre to receive their diplomas. Afterwards, they won't scatter for grad parties with varying degrees of alcohol tolerance. Instead, they'll be going around the world.
They're doing a dinner dance in Paris. They'll be picked up at 11 o'clock on London double-decker buses, escorted by pilots and flight attendants who will bring them around Ring Road. They'll arrive, go through our border crossing and security, where they will then enter around the world.
This is the 5th year Parkland grads have raised money to the tune of $25,000 for a dry grad event, and there's no shortage of fun activities.
It's like we got a casino, and we got a hypnotist, and we got like video games going on. Like, it'll be awesome.
Teens are very demanding. They want to be entertained all the time.
Mother and event planner Linda Hunter spearheaded Parkland's first dry grad in 2006.
It's a big event. It's a lot happening. There are not very many events where over 6 hours you have to keep people entertained.
Like, it's nice to have parents organizing it because they do a lot of work for it. And like, if it was a wet grad and students were organizing it, it would be like really lame, like in a field somewhere or something.
I think it's a good thing because it's safer and more cleaner for everybody. So, because it's back in the day, I don't know, some of them weren't like that.
What we're saying is that on the riskiest night in 13 years, which is grad night, we want to keep you safe. We want to keep you together. We want to make sure that parents can sleep and the kids can have an amazing time.
Linda has been involved for each of the last 5 years and says it's not just about being alcohol-free.
It's for the grad class to include all grads. So it's for the kids who are on the fringe. It's for the kids who maybe necessarily aren't in the cool group, who maybe wouldn't get involved or invited to any other grad. It's about everybody coming together, all together for one last time. It's the last time they'll all be together, ever.
And I'm glad that our whole grad class is going to be a part of it. That's the main thing.
Do you think if it was a wet grad or something that was not organized through school, that maybe there would be some segregation, that the cool kids wouldn't be able to come? And
there would be.
Yeah, and that would suck because it's awesome being together with the whole grad class, and any event organized by a student would be split up into like that group, and it just wouldn't be as fun.
With her daughter long since graduated, Linda is set to hand over the organizational reins.
I wanted to give something to the next committee. I didn't want them to reinvent the wheel. We had something that was really successful, and I wanted them to keep going with it. Well, we all wanted them to keep going with it, and so it was easy to just put all of that into some kind of format to hand over, and it was actually my husband who said, you know, why share something with one school when you could share it with everybody?
Linda's book, called An Unforgettable Aftergrad, is available everywhere through Amazon and her website, safegradevent.com.
There's a very concrete, simple way to follow through step by step. So if you were a school that hadn't yet had the opportunity to put on one of these events, you could take the book and use that book and walk your way through to pull off this sort of an event. There's a dozen each.
Representatives from Mothers Against Drunk Driving heard about the book, and they were in Victoria for a first-hand look at the action.
You don't have to start fresh. You can follow the book. It's got all the calendars. It has the templates. You really don't have to do your own program. You just follow this and you're guaranteed success.
And I am getting calls and emails from some schools, but it will take time. You know, it's a shift in culture and in the way schools think, but in the way kids think too, so it'll take time.
Certainly in the Ontario region and some of the prairie provinces, it's going to be tough to implement. You have to get parent buy-in as well as the students, make it the most exciting event of the year. And so there's going to be some convincing to do at both levels, but we're confident that keeping your teens safe on one of the riskiest nights of the year is going to be worth it.
Maybe folks in Ontario should try bribery. It worked in that first year at Parkland's.
Someone donated a car, a secondhand car, Canadian Tire refurbished it for free, and that became the raffle, the big prize. So if you would only have a chance to win this car if you came.
Inhale through your nose and you can smell a disgusting aroma here in the cockpit.
These days, grads don't care as much about the prizes.
You were strapped into your seat, but the person beside you has forgotten to shower in 3 weeks, it seems.
I'm really excited for the hypnotist. I think that'll be cool, yeah.
Just being with all my friends and experiencing just being with them and stuff, just before the end.
A lot of the time, grads, I guess, they have a problem with it because people like to drink, they like to party, they like to have a good time. But really, this is not for us even. It's kind of for our parents and our families. So I think overall it's a good thing.
There's lots of stuff going on around town. There's much more still ahead on Island 32, including this.